In this video, we're going to talk about how to trace an image into our laser cutting program to be able to use on many different projects. The first thing I want to do is go to Inkscape. Now I'm going to click on that one time. Sometimes it takes a while to come up, so make sure you don't click on it multiple times or you're going to have a whole lot of Inkscape windows. Next, I'm going to find an image to be able to put into my Inkscape document. So I'm just going to Google search, and anytime I am putting an image in there, I like to use black and white images, outlines, coloring pages, because those work the best. So I'm going to do a flower, and I'm just going to do flower coloring page, and I'm going to find one of them that I really like. This one's pretty. If it has any squares around it, a grid, that means it's copyrighted, and whenever you copy it, it's going to turn black. So I do not want to take an image like that. This one does not. So I'm going to hit copy image by right clicking. I'm going to right click again. I'm going to hit paste once I'm inside of my program. Now right now, if I change this to inches, you'll notice that it is 5.8 inches by 5.8 inches. If I don't want it that size, I'm going to change it after I prepare it. So I'm going to go to path. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to trace bitmap. Once I hit trace bitmap, this box will come up. You're going to want to click live preview. Make sure that your image is selected. If you do not select it, it is not going to come up in this box. I can take the threshold up and down depending on how I want it to look. Since this one's pretty dark, even a threshold value of 0.010 is going to do okay. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. It's going to look a little bit different down here. It's going to be a tad bit darker. I'm just going to click OK and X. Once I do that, I'm going to have a copy of the image. To check which one I actually need, I'm going to put it on path. The path tells me if I can now use the laser cutter to engrave it or cut it out. If it does not light up, if you can't click on it and there's nothing that shows up, then that is not the image you want. So this one is the image I want. I want to get rid of this one. Now, I don't like that I have this down here. In order to be able to see this close up, I can do one of two things. I can use my plus key, or I can use a little magnifying glass up here, and it will bring whatever is in my screen to the closest up image. Now, to get rid of this, I can't just select it and get rid of it unless I have my nodes key clicked. So once I have my nodes key clicked, I am going to take and I am going to left click with my mouse, drag it over it. They all turn blue, and I can delete those. That way I'm not going to have that in my picture. Now I'm ready to use this design on any project that I want to laser cut.